Hello and welcome back. This is Joe Haldmeyer, and in this training session, we're going to be talking about the wellness profiles and how to promote a wellness profile when you're talking with someone. What are the magic numbers that we talk about when we promote it, and what people learn, and why is it important to have someone do a wellness profile. We're also going to be going through the one of our scales is a Tanita scale. There's also a variety of different scales out there that may give the same, very similar numbers that we're going to be going through tonight or today on this training call. And we're just going to be talking about the Tanita scale numbers and the importance of those. So that's going to be this training series. Again, once again, welcome. Congratulations for being an Herbalife distributor. At this point in time, my belief is that our mission is so important because of the health of America out there. We have the solution. And also with the economics in America right now and around the world for that matter, we also have a solution for that, for the average person to be able to live and have an above average quality of life and build a financial wall of security around their family if they choose. So let's get into the wellness profiles and like how would we promote it and what is some of the language that we may use with somebody as talking about a wellness profile, whether they come into a club, you're meeting them on the street, you're wearing a button that says lose weight now, ask me how. Maybe you have the personal wellness coach button, ask me for a free evaluation. Everything that we want to do, whether people are looking for the business or looking for the products, we want to lead them into a wellness profile. So this is going to set us up for that. Next training, there's going to be a whole nother training session that's going to talk about the how to do it, actually the how to do it and what to, what we say and everything else. So let's. The first thing is how to promote a wellness profile. So there's a couple ways to entice people about the wellness profile. For example, if you're talking to someone, you can always say, you know what, it was amazing. I was able to look to find out some magic numbers for myself and my body that really assisted me in achieving my level of wellness. For me, what I learned is that I needed X amount of protein and X amount of water and X amount of calories. But let's talk about like this for a second. I wanted to let you know my results real quick for some of those that you haven't heard my story. My wife actually got me started on the products. Before Herbalife, since sixth grade, I dealt with severe digestive issues. And they later classified it as IBS after a couple internal scans and everything else. They couldn't figure it out. They just said, Joe, you have irritable bowel syndrome. What that looked like for me and my level of quality of life was I was always in every backpack and every bag and every jacket I had ammonium AD, whether it been my hockey bag, golf bag, my ski jacket. I was very active, but with this IBS, irritable bowel syndrome going on, my quality of life was very low because I always had to be knowing where the bathroom was. I never knew when my stomach was going to act up. So that was sixth grade up through past college until I met my wife. I also started gaining weight. So nutritionally, I wasn't doing very well. I wasn't that overweight, but we're going to be talking about that today. It doesn't like I was majorly overweight, but I was definitely unhealthy, and I started to gain weight. So as I started my active lifestyle started slowing down, I started to put on more and more weight. I went from a size 32 to a size 38 pair of pants. I had what we call the Dunlap disease, where the sides of your belly started dunlapping over your belt, right? And I also was getting very soft. So pictures of me, I was very soft. So I had saggy chest and everything else. Some I started labeling those as like moobs, these man boobs, right? That just started sagging. So that's what was happening to me. My wife got me on the products, and first thing I noticed, I never felt better in my life. My energy level was up. Then I started to lose some weight. I actually dropped 4 pant sizes and 20 pounds in just 2 months, and I was, feeling spectacular. But the best thing for me was, yes, my confidence was coming back because I was losing weight. But to this day, it's been over a decade. I have not had one issue with my digestive tract. I can eat whatever I want. I can go wherever I want. No digestive issues whatsoever. So amazing quality of life. So how would we promote this profile? So you're talking to someone, and you can say, you know what, we're able to give an individual a couple of magic numbers to assist people in living a life of wellness. Whether people are looking to gain muscle, lose body fat and or weight, maintain their current weight long term. See, once people have these magic numbers and some nutrition education, which we provide, it's simple to achieve that wellness. It's an incredible service which we provide absolutely for free. So is that of interest to you, Mary? Yeah, it is. Okay, great. So I have these few appointments set up in my calendar, right? And so now you can book the person into that. So something very simple, but they're seeing, well, I have to just get a couple magic numbers, and I'm going to get some free education, and I'll be able to help me from get to point A to point B. So very powerful. We want to be able to, talk to someone. That's what we're going to do in the wellness profile. So this is just one way to be able to do that. Again, so someone asks you about doing a wellness profile, and you're what you want to talk to them about, or if you're in the club, hey, what we do is we sit down with people and do a wellness profile, and we're able to give an individual a couple of magic numbers to assist them in living a life of wellness. Whether people are looking to gain muscle, lose body fat and weight, or maintain their current weight long term, once people have these numbers and some nutrition education, which we provide, it's simple for them to achieve it. It's an incredible service which we do provide absolutely free. So that's one way to promote the wellness profile. That's exactly what I say. So basically, I was just going through my head. I was typing this out. That's exactly what I say to people. So if people come into the club, I tell them we have this service, and I know it doesn't matter if they're my client or someone else's. I will always promote that we do this. Okay, and then if it's somebody else's client that they sent in or came in, I'll book that wellness profile with that individual on their calendar, and that was something that we learned last time, how to set up a Google Calendar, and have a wellness profile calendar, so we can go in and look at those. So that's how we promote the one way to promote the wellness profile, so people are enticed. Well, I want to know my magic numbers. Okay, say, well, if someone asks you, for example, what are they? Say there's a couple of numbers that we go into. We sit down and we go through all that information with you, and it's your protein, your daily caloric intake, and but we need to know you individual. Okay, so then you can go. So what's the value of the profile? I think the first and foremost thing before we even promoting it is understanding the value in which we give and what the profile gives, right? So to be able to book more profiles, the belief of what you're going to be providing to them is so key. Number one, my belief is that America is where it is today, with 70% of the population overweight, more kids overweight than ever right now, kids getting type 2 diabetes under the age of 10 even right now, when that was an adult onset diabetes, heart disease, cancer, stroke. It's outrageous. So the health of America is in very bad shape. I believe it's just due to lack of education, proper education, if you would. Right? I mean, if people knew certain things and were able to have some certain a roadmap and certain information that they could just follow, then my belief is that we wouldn't be in this situation. So it's just misinformation. So one of the things that the wellness profile does give, it's designed from Dr. David Heber, the head of human nutrition out at UCLA. I mean, he's been studying obesity in the human body for so many years, decades and decades. He's been studying this before it was even the cool thing to do and the necessary thing to do. So that's what he's put his life's study into, and he works out at the UCLA, where he is the head of human nutrition out there. He's also the head of Herbalife's Medical and Scientific Medical Advisory Board. An extraordinary individual. So he's put together these wellness profiles to get some information on every single individual we sit down with, to see where their dietary habits lie, where they are with their body compositions, etc., so that we can give someone a roadmap, their individual starting point and then ending point of where they need to be. So the education that we provide through Dr. Heber's, his knowledge is extraordinary. So they're able to take this and apply it to their life, even if they apply a couple of things that we give to them, it's going to make a difference in their overall wellness. So the education part of it is so key. The roadmap that we give to them, okay, well, here's where you're at right now, and here's where you say you want to be. So here's a couple of things you can do to be able to achieve that. So we're a roadmap to be able to give them. Also, we're able to build a relationship with a client, sitting down with them for 30, 45 minutes, an hour, depending upon, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour from start to finish, to be able to give them all their information. You build a credible relationship. You see what they want to achieve. You want to be able to, it's such a great opportunity to build a long-term client and a long-term friend for that matter. Also, credibility. With the wellness profile and using the wellness profile books from Herbalife, incredible credibility of well, here's all the information, and this is where it's coming from, the source, Dr. David Heber, and you're going through all these things, and they can say, well, yeah, I don't do this very well, and then you bring in, oh, this is what's really the importance of that. So they're understanding, okay, well, here's where I'm at, but here's where I got to do. The credibility of you backed with Dr. Heber, from the head of human nutrition at UCLA, is very, very important as you as a wellness coach. Also builds a belief that the client can do it, because the information is so straightforward, and it's very educational. It's also not overly complicated when you break it down once we hit their magic numbers. So we can say it builds a belief in the client that they will be able to obtain their goals. Another important thing about the wellness profile, and this can be overlooked, which I'm going to ask you not to overlook this point, is to be able to get referrals. Now, referrals for many different levels. Now, here's the reason why I say that, for all of this wellness profile, everything leads to a wellness profile, to get the referrals. So the health of America is in a bad place right now. Economically, it's not doing very well either. So to make an impact, you got to ask yourself, if you impact one person, did you make headway on our issue going on in America? Answer is yes. However, if you impacted the one person and you ask them, did you find this information valuable? The numbers that we gave you and the education that we gave you, did you find it valuable? And they say yes. Great. Do you think it'll be valuable for others as well? Yes. Great. Do you know other people that we, off the top of your head, that you believe that this information would be valuable? In exchange for 10 names and numbers, what we'll do is we'll give you a free gift in exchange for 10 names and numbers, and we'll give them the same education and the same information, because we need to educate more people. Because if you could educate one, that's great, but now if you could educate 11, that's even better. Or how about more referrals? Now all of a sudden it's 40. Now all of a sudden it's 100, right? The way to be able to impact what's going on right now is to bring more value to the marketplace. So we don't ever want to dismiss this big part of it, is asking for the referrals. There's so many other reasons too for the wellness profile and why it's important. Those are a few, and I hope that definitely helps. For me, that's the reason why I want to sit down and do that. I look at the big picture we got going on, and we need to make an impact. I believe that they need to be educated. If we can give them some education and some things to move forward with, whether they buy the products or not, right, they're going to get great information that they can move forward with and apply to their life. Good? All right. The magic numbers. What are our magic numbers that we're talking about? 1 is their protein number, 2 is their caloric intake, and 3 is their water, right? So the protein is such an important number, because what Dr. Heber found is people weren't getting enough good soluble protein with this, good soluble protein in their diet, and so their protein numbers is such a very important thing. If someone's getting enough protein and or water, which most of our muscle tissue is made up of, that's hydrated and is built strong, that's our internal furnace. So that muscle tissue, that lean body mass is going to burn more fat than, burn more calories, burn more calories than fat. Okay, so when, for example, I mean, if you've got someone that's losing weight but losing their muscle mass, they're actually becoming more fat. So if someone loses the same amount of weight, if there's two individuals and they both lose 10 pounds, but one person loses muscle mass and the other one doesn't, the one that they've lost the same amount of weight, but the person who lost the muscle mass is now fatter. And the fat is a damaging stuff to us. So what we're able to do with the wellness profile is give someone their protein number in which they need to sustain their lean muscle mass and or grow it for the future so they can have that furnace burning hot. Also, we're able to nail down how much water they need to intake, and why. And the importance of that is I'm going to get into in a little bit with the needing to scale, but I'll talk briefly about it now. Is to take, be able to get people hydrated enough to be able to flush out a lot of the toxins, etc. And then the calories. Well, where is my daily caloric limit? Where is my, for weight loss, for weight maintenance, for weight gain, etc. We're able to go ahead and give those magic numbers as well. So that's the wellness profile and the importance of it, some ways to promote it, and the promoting the magic numbers. And here's the magic numbers that we're talking about. So when someone leaves a wellness profile, this is the information. They're going to go through the whole wellness profile questionnaire, but they want to know their daily protein. They want to know their daily calories, and they want to know their daily water, and a way to be able to get that in a simple plan. Now, it's for Herbalife, thank goodness, it's very simple. It looks somewhat like having a shake in the morning and maybe add a little extra personalized protein powder to maybe hit your numbers. So you have your shake in the morning, your tablets and your tea, okay? Mid-morning, you're going to have a snack of something in protein there, right? Maybe an Herbalife snack of some sort, right? At lunch, you're going to have a shake. Afternoon, another snack, and then at night you'll have a dinner. That's a weight loss program right there. Very simple. Shake, snack, dinner, boom. Shake, snack, dinner, boom. Right? Very simple. That was, I mean, if it would have been any more complicated than that for me, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Okay? And I'll be honest with you, with the Herbalife program, I mean, I'm always honest, so I'm going to tell you, with the Herbalife program, it was very simple for me because I didn't really have to worry about that middle one, the calories, that much, because everything in Herbalife is such low in calories and high in everything that's good for you. So it's low in calories, it's low in fat, it's low in sugars, okay? It's high in all the proteins, the vitamins, the minerals, and everything else. So that was a very simple one. Now, if you want to maintain weight, just do a shake, snack, lunch, and then snack and dinner. Okay, so shake, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. Okay, shake, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. Okay, that's going to look like a weight maintenance program. And then for weight gain, you're going to look at it a little bit differently. It's going to be more like a breakfast and a shake and a snack, and then a lunch and then a shake and a snack, and then a dinner and then a shake. A lot more consuming going on for the putting on the lean muscle. Okay, so hope that helps with the with the information on wellness profiles, promoting it, the value of it, and the magic numbers. And keep up the good work. And really remember, our mission is nutrition, helping the individuals out there understand more about nutrition. Then they can get on the products. When they get on the products, you make a sale, you get referrals, you can get more sales, they can start making money, you can make more money, everything rises, more people are healthy, more people are making money, and we can take care of this issues going on in our world today, and really be what I see is the answer and the solution to so many different problems at so many different levels we have going on. So keep up the good work, gang. All right, gang. Let's talk about the different things that happen when we do a wellness profile. We're talking about the scales and what the scale readings are. So today we're gonna be using the Tanita scale readings. That's the one that we use in our club, and that's the one that I have the most knowledge about. So the scales, once they do go ahead and do their body scan on our Tanita scale, the first thing, I mean, is going to be their weight, which that is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not going to go into that. But let's talk about body fat percent, okay? So body fat percentage, why are we doing that body fat percentage? We want to have them realize that this is the most important thing. Weight is where they're at, that's fine, but body fat percentage is what we're going to be tracking, very closely over the period of us working with our client, because the fat in the body is going to be the most dangerous stuff again, right? So lean body mass burns more calories. So if you got a person on a weight loss program and two people lose the same amount of weight, so one loses 10 pounds, the other one loses 10 pounds, one loses muscle mass and the other one loses body fat percent, right? That the person who loses the body fat percentage is actually going to be leaner and healthier long term than the person who lost the muscle mass and the weight, right? Because the one who lost all the muscle mass has actually now become more fatty. Okay, so this again is long term. We're looking for long term wellness, not just weight loss or weight gain, weight maintenance. We're looking for overall good health, and body fat is one of those key things that's very important. So healthy levels. Let's talk about the healthy levels for females first. So healthy percentages for females 18 to 39 is going to be anywhere from 21% to 33%. So 21 to 33% is a healthy level from 18 to 39 years old. Ages 40 to 59 is going to be anywhere from 23% to 34%. So for ages 40 to 59 is 23% to 44%. And then age group 60 to 99, so 60 to 99, and once we live past 99 and we're 100 years old and everything else, at that point, you know what? I mean, hopefully we are, in this healthy range as well. But 60 to 99 is going to be 24% to 36%. So 24 to 36, 60 to 99, 24 to 36. Good. So let's talk about males. Males, healthy ranges from ages 18 to 39. A male's healthy range is anywhere from 8% to 20. 8 to 20. Age group 40 to 59, 11 to 22. 11 to 22. And then ages 60 to 99 is going to be 13 to 25. So 13 to 25. So those are the healthy levels that we're going to be looking for when we're looking at the scale readings for body fat percentage on the Tanita scale. Next thing is body water percentage. So why is this so important? Water is found in every cell of the body, and it plays an important role in all its vital processes. So being properly hydrated helps so tremendously to enhance digestion, metabolism, boosting brain function, regulate body temperature, carry nutrients, oxygen, enzymes, glucose to the cells, remove toxins and other metabolic waste from the body, cushions the joints, strengthens the muscles, provides natural moisture to the skin and other tissues. So to feel your best, you definitely want to be properly hydrated. Helps with energy levels, makes you more alert, can help reduce stress. Some certain common signs of dehydration include like achy joints and muscles, being fatigued, headaches, dry skin. More serious dehydration can lead to dizziness, nausea, and in extreme cases even death. If you're totally not drinking enough water. Of course, we all are. We're still here. Let's just make sure that we're keeping it up. So if, like for me, when I first got started, my coach would Joe, you got to drink a lot of water. I started on my program. I said, man, I did great today. He did the follow-up. He goes, how much water did you drink today? And I said, a lot. And he didn't leave it at how much water did you drink today and a lot. He goes, well, how many ounces did you drink? And I said, I think I drank about a bottle of it today. And I know a lot of you guys like, oh yeah, you're like laughing. And he was too, right? Because 16 ounces of water for me was a lot of water. Bottom line, though, is that was not nearly enough for me, weighing in close to 200 pounds. I needed about half my body weight or more in ounces of water, and everyone's a little bit different, okay? And here's why I say that. Because if you're not drinking enough water and you wait until you're thirsty, your body's already suffering from the effects of mild dehydration. So a lot of times people they feel like they're hungry, really they're dehydrated. So they go for calories, but really they're searching for water. So you continue to lose water at the end of the day through sweat, going to the bathroom, urine, breathing. The amount varies due to physical activity level, climate conditions, illnesses. Like if you're ill, you're going to go through more water. Medications that you're on, you need more water. Hormone changes, poor nutrition. So all these things, like we're eating poorly, we need more water so we can flush all that stuff out. So monitoring your body water percentage allows you to quickly compensate if your levels are low. So your body will function more efficiently, you'll feel healthier, and you'll reduce your risk of developing serious health conditions. So let's talk about the healthy ranges for females. Female, when you get on the scale, the water percentage is going to be 45 to 60%. 45 to 60%. Males, 50 to 65% on the Tanita scale. Okay, 50 to 65%. Now, if you're an athlete, figure you approximately want 5% above these ranges. The athletes are going to have greater muscle mass and skeletal muscle conditions, so more water. Okay, so they need more water, and your muscles, tissues. If you're leaner and everything else, you're going to have more muscle, so you're going to need more. You're going to have more water in there. Tips for staying properly hydrated. I just say drink half your body weight in ounces of water a day. You can drink the herbal tea concentrate. You don't want to stay away from alcohol, that kind of stuff. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Carry a bottle of water wherever you're at. Drink hydrate like crazy. That brings in the good stuff too, the good electrolytes. An easy way is to go ahead, as you're going to the bathroom, check your urine. It should be clear to pale yellow. If it's super dark yellow, you definitely should probably increase your water intake. Okay, so that's what we're looking at with water and some of the things that go along with the body water percentage. So for your information. Okay, so we want to look at our clients. Are they up to speed? If they're not up to speed with water intake, they need to drink more because of some of those issues that we talked about and other stuff. So muscle mass, baby, this is what we're looking to build. Okay, so we want our body fat percentage to come down. Our muscle mass sometimes will stay the same or else grow. So muscle mass importance is definitely important because that is our furnace, and what we want to do is turn our bodies into a fat burning machine. So if we can sustain our lean muscle mass, drop our body fat percentage, we'll burn more calories. It'll be able to burn off some of the stuff that we might take in long term, right? If your furnace is running hot because your muscles are you have more lean body mass and muscle tissue, and you take in maybe one of those dinners that we go out to dinner at, and your body just burns it up just like that. Okay, so muscle mass is a reading that we want to pay close attention to as well. We want to keep that up there. Now, week to week to week, again, we're not going to you don't need to check it week to week to week, but every 6 weeks we want to make sure we're checking that stuff. Okay, you can check it every week if you'd like to, but definitely the muscle mass is going to be a key thing. Again, 14 calories per pound of muscle. So muscle burns 14 calories per pound. Fat burns only 2 to 3 calories per pound. Let's move on to physique rating. Let's talk about the physique rating a little bit. So this is the little pictures on the Tanita scale sheet. It shows like the people down there. There's a physique rating like scale from 1 to 9. So we're going to talk about the physique rating. This offers our clients an opportunity to track their physique as they follow their health and fitness program. So maybe they're starting out as like a 3, and then we want to slide them back down. So as a person increases their activity levels, their weight may not change, but their balance of body fat and muscle may alter. Again, that's what we're looking for. So that change will change the user's overall physique. Okay, so they might go from a 3 to a 2 or a 3 to a 5. Okay, so we want to be looking at their physique. So according to the body fat and muscle mass levels, this is going to assess it in 1 to 9 different ways. So number 1 is a small frame and over fat. So small frame over fat. This person seems to have a healthy body type based on physical appearance. However, they have a high body fat percentage with low muscle mass level. So outside looking, from the outside looking at them, they look fine. They look okay. Well, they're healthy, right? Some people looked at me like that beforehand. They're like, well, you don't need to lose anything. However, I had quite a bit of body fat percent, okay? And so that's like a health. So they look like they have a healthy body, but they have a lot of body fat percent with low muscle mass. 2, this person has a high body fat percentage with a moderate muscle mass level. 3, this person has both a high body fat percentage and a high muscle mass. So maybe you're looking at like, your linemen or something like that. They have a high body fat percentage. They're big people. They also have high body mass. They're just big individuals. Okay. 4, low muscle mass and average body fat percentage. So this person has an average body fat percentage and then less than average muscle mass. So 5, this person has an average levels of both body fat and muscle mass. That's right in the middle. That's good. You're healthy. You got an average of both. 7, you got low muscle and low fat. This person has both a lower than normal body fat percentage and muscle mass level. Okay, they're thin. 8, this person has a lower than normal body fat percentage while having adequate muscle mass. So this person's more of an athlete, like this is more athletic. And then 9, very muscular. This person has a lower than normal body fat percentage while having an average muscle mass. Okay, so or above average muscle mass, I'm sorry. So this person has low body fat percentage while having above average muscle mass. So that's going to be your athletes, your 8 and 9. They're very, have low fat percentage, high muscle density. Okay, so those are our scales there. So and it's going to depend on a person, what they want. What are their goals? Remember, we're talking in their wellness profile. What are their goals? Do they want to be like that athlete? Do they want to be tight with a lot of lean muscle? Okay, so do they want to be low body fat percentage with a lot of lean muscle? Is that what they want? Or do they want to be, they want to be average? They want to be in the middle, where they have an average body fat percentage and average muscle mass. Okay, so that depends on where they want to go. Let's talk about the next thing on there, the next daily caloric intake and metabolic age. So daily caloric intake is the essential number of calories that can be consumed within the next 24 hours to maintain current weight based on your metabolic rate, or basal metabolic rate. So this one here, it just shows you over a 24-hour period is how many calories you can have come in. Normally, most of us are like, okay, we go for 12-hour periods of time. So, just kind of watch that. This is 24 hours on the Tanita scale versus, your day, typically 6 till, 9 or whatever, or 8 in the morning to 9 at night. So a lot of times we just do 12-hour periods of time where we're eating, a lot of times, but this is 24 hours. Okay, 24 hours. So when I'm doing like a wellness profile, I like to use the slide rule to find people's resting metabolic rate and then just minus it by 200 to 500 calories for their weight loss. So this is a great tool that we have. Your basal metabolic rate is basically the daily minimum level of energy or calories needed at rest to function effectively. So a person with a high basal metabolic rate can burn more calories at rest than a person with low BMR, or basal metabolic rate, or resting metabolic rate. Okay, so that's just it's kind of the higher the rest of the metabolic rate, basically a lot of times means the more lean muscle we have. Okay, and metabolic age, this is pretty simple. On the one, there's a couple different ones that say 12 to 50, and then there's some that say between 12 and 90. That's ages. So you jump on the scale, it says, okay, 37. Well, now you're metabolizing at a 37-year-old, as a 37-year-old. Or if it says 50, you're metabolizing at a 50 or 50 plus, right, year old. The game is to get it to where you are or less. So your age or less, about as simple as that. Metabolic age. How about bone mass? Bone mass is pretty cool. We want to, I'm going to go ahead and this one won't necessarily change like right away. It's doesn't change quick at all, as a matter of fact. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the average bone mass for males and females. But bone density, let's talk about like some of the things that can lead to lack of bone density. Eating a lot of high acidic foods, processed meats, high acidic like sodas, medications, things that will require our body to take the nutrients and the minerals and the calcium and all of that stuff from our bones to offset it in our body. Those will leach, we call it leaching our bone density. So we can avoid the sodas and avoid some of that highly processed foods in the high acidic category. That's pretty important, while still supplementing or getting enough calcium, whether it be the extra cal with Herbalife, our Formula One or multivitamins. All that stuff has calcium in it. So while we're still getting the good calcium that we need. So research has demonstrated that exercise and the development of muscle tissue are related to stronger, healthier bones. So if we can develop more muscle tissue, we can do that stuff. It's related to stronger, healthier bones. While bone structure is unlikely to undergo noticeable changes in a short period, it is important that you develop and maintain healthy bones by having a balanced diet with plenty of exercise. So these averages here are averages bone masses of people ages 20 to 40. So 20 to 40-year-olds. So these are just some guides that we can use. So less than 110 pounds for women, bone mass of 4.3. A woman that weighs anywhere from 110 to 165, bone mass of 5.3. Per woman that's 165 pounds or more, a bone mass of 6.5. And then let's talk about men. Men's average bone mass, less than 143 pounds. So under 143 pounds, bone mass 5.9 is good. Men weighing between 143 to 209 pounds, bone mass 7.3. And then a man weighing 209 or more pounds, a bone mass of 8.1. Again, that's 209 pounds or more, a bone mass of 8.1. So those are average bone masses that we can go off of. If someone's way low, we definitely need to get them on like the extra cal, that kind of stuff. Make sure they're getting more calcium. Make sure they're being able to absorb it. Extra cal has both vitamin D and vitamin C, vitamin D and the calcium in it. So it's such a great product for building calcium in our system. So last but not least, let's talk about visceral fat. This is the importance of this is really watching the dangerous fat. So this is the fat around our organ tissue. It's around our abdominal cavity. This is the fat that surrounds our vital organs. So research has shown that even if your weight and body fat remain constant, as you get older, the distribution of that fat changes, and it's more likely to increase in our trunk area in the middle. So ensuring you have the right healthy level of visceral fat reduces the risk of certain conditions such as heart disease, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes may delay the onset of that. So the Tanita scale composition monitor will provide a visceral fat rating from 1 to 59. So rating from 1 to 12 indicates that you have a healthy level of visceral fat. Continue monitoring your rating to ensure that it stays there. Ratings from 13 to 59 indicates you have an excess level of visceral fat, and consider making changes in your lifestyle, possibly through diet changes and or exercising or increasing the exercise. So we want to maintain it right between 1 and 12. So levels 1 to 12. Okay, so that way we can, assist us with our wellness of not, dealing with so many health issues. So that's our Tanita scale. Again, it's just one of the tools that we have. Hopefully that'll help you understand it a little bit better when going through it. Again, just great job on being an Herbalife independent distributor. That you have the opportunity to enhance and change the world. And you're like, well, I don't know about that. Well, the way I see it is that everybody needs good nutrition, which we provide. Everybody, needs, my opinion, is looking for a way to enhance their quality of life. So whether it be energy, weight maintenance, they just want to do that. Maybe they want to gain some weight. It's through nutrition, mainly, and then the exercise, right, that we can do that. So if you're exercising and not getting the right nutrition, well, it's kind of a uphill battle. But if you're getting the right nutrition, then exercising, which we provide with Herbalife, then we can really make some changes. Along the way, we can assist other people doing that, which also can increase the money that people are making, which will increase the level of quality of life there too. So the more healthy people are, and the more money that they're earning and understanding and being able to do more in the marketplace, right? These two things are so important. And along with being an Herbalife distributor, the incredible training that we have with how to be a better person with personal development and everything else. So great job. Congratulations for being a part of our team. And we're always excited for each and every person. So I hope this information helps, and we look forward to hearing you on the next training call. All right, gang. So our homework for this session, for our wellness coaching certification, is going to be leaving an voicemail message on the following items. So the end voice message, or MVN, with the following items. 2 reasons the wellness profile is so valuable. I know there's so many more, and you can list more if you'd like to, but 2 reasons the wellness profile is so valuable. What the magic numbers are. So what are the magic numbers? And then thirdly, through what part of the wellness profile are we able to multiply our efforts? Through what part of the wellness profile are we able to multiply our efforts, both with helping people with wellness and also helping people with earning money? So again, call and leave an invoice message. The phone number is 651-317-8008. That's 651-317-8008. Or you can just log on to Empower Central on the home page, click record through your computer. You can record it also. And then leave 2 reasons the wellness profile is so valuable, what the magic numbers are, and through what part of the wellness profile are we able to multiply our efforts. So that's the homework for this session, and make it a great day.